Roxy had to force herself to concentrate. She couldn't stop thinking of Myles and those damn push-ups. Something so simple as watching him work out had her body going haywire. His cockiness shined through. That grin of his, the wink. Calm down, girl. She followed the group over to the shooting range. The recruits were instructed to put on gear for the shooting exercise. They had completed their push-ups, sit-ups, and pull-ups. With each test, one of the SWAT guys was challenged and had to do the task with their full gear on. Roxy had to give it to the members of Columbia SWAT. They were a close group. She could see it in the way they taunted yet supported each other. They cracked jokes on one another while ribbing each other. The recruits walked over to a barn that was next to the outdoor range. Officer Burton, she stepped over to him, had to beg her body to behave. Standing close to him meant her nipples instantly hardened. She collapsed her clipboard to her chest and stopped next to him. "I have a question." "Yes, Mrs. Sutton." His dark gaze bored into her, taking her breath away. A small smile broke out on her lips. "It's not Mrs. That would be my mother." She corrected him with a shake of her head. "It's Miss." His gaze narrowed on her, and her core clenched. Roxy bit back a curse. She'd just fallen for one of the oldest tricks in the book. He was testing out if she was married. His gaze swept her body again, and she practically melted. Why was her body so strong? Myles Burton was dangerous. Cocky, good-looking, muscular, and fit. Shit, she was a sucker for a man with muscles. "How can I help you, Miss Sutton?" "Don't answer truthfully. Don't you dare, Roxy Lynn Sutton. Answer him. What is the purpose of the recruits donning vests and other equipment for the shooting exercises?" she answered. She breathed a sigh of relief that her lips didn't betray her. "It's much easier to shoot a gun with regular clothes on and having time to aim and shoot. We train the way we go out on real calls. We have to increase the pressure to make sure everyone is capable of handling their own under intense situations. You don't get a chance to think while out in the field." Roxy nodded in complete understanding. It's good to train as if you are out in the field. She scribbled a few notes down. Glancing up, she stared at the targets, then turned back to Myles. "I want to shoot." "Excuse me." His eyebrows rose high.
"She's pissed at you." Deck chuckled, slapping Myles on the back. "What did I say?" Myles turned around completely clueless. He'd asked an appropriate question. Just because she had a weapon on her didn't mean anything. He never wanted to assume someone was capable of handling a firearm. There were plenty of women and men who walked around with guns but didn't know how to safely use them. "If looks could kill, you'd be pushing up daisies." Mac shook his head. "Was I wrong for asking her?" Myles folded his arms against his chest. "She's with the company which is to audit us and advise where we are lacking. I'm betting she can shoot the pants off any of the recruits." Declan waved to the men exiting the barn. "Hell, I'd be willing to bet she'd a better shot than Myles." Matt grinned. "Now that's something I'll wager." "Hey!" Myles held his hand up. What the fuck? Shoot better than him? Did they all forget who he was? He had been a fucking sniper in the army, during missions for SWAT. If they needed a target taken out from a distance, it was him who was the go-to person for it. First of all, she may be able to shoot better than the recruits, but I'm sure as hell putting my money on her shooting better than you two Navy boys. Deck and Mac turned to Myles. Their smiles disappeared. Yep, this Army soldier would be down to bet against his sergeants.